small town exotics. This video right here is going to be the $10 Tarantula Enclosure challenge. I saw this from Tennessee Tarantulas, and as long as you bought something from a big box store, Staples, Walmart, something along the lines of that, and it's under $10 and you can make an enclosure, then go ahead and do it. So this is going to be my shot at the video. I hope you all like it. So what we did was we went to Staples and we bought a 10-pack of slim jewel CD cases, and so these are the CD cases. Takes, if you want all clear, you can do 6. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. If you wanted to use a whole case, you can do 5 CD cases, and you can actually make 2 out of it. So for this sake, we will actually use 6. But if you figure out how to do it in 5, which I have done a couple of times, you'll be able to make 2 out of the enclosure. Literally bought 10 of them for $6. So I'm gonna fast forward in time here so you can see what the finished product. This is what the CD enclosure looks like. As you can see, you got 1 on the bottom, 4 on the sides, and then a whole case on the top. As you can see right there. Flops down like this. Locks down. I mean, for extra security, you could put a clasp here to make sure that it doesn't pop up, but for the most part, it's pretty secure. So for this, you'll just take your substrate, which I always use cocoa core and vermiculite. No specific ratio. I just mix it together and go from there, you know. There's a lot of different style enclosures you can do for tarantulas out of a bunch of different things, really. It is absolutely crazy how you can do it. So I just go in, tack that down like so. Not gonna get too fancy with it because nothing's actually going in here. Just showing you that you can make under $10. You can purchase and make an enclosure in a pinch. See, looks pretty good, even though it's just, you know, some substrate in there. Add some more. Now for decoration, you can go to PetSmart and buy these leaves for about like $2 to $3. So for just over $8-9, you have yourself an enclosure, some decorations. Had a pill jar laying around the house. Rinsed that out. That's just a little bit of dirt in there. I was messing around with it. But as you can see, cut the bottom out. So I can go like this. Babe, come here, need your help. Okay. Sorry, my fiance needs to take over the camera. So I'll dig a hole. Put this right on in it. Start covering it up with substrate. Now, I like to have more substrate in the back than in the front. Kind of make it like a hill Most tarantulas that burrow, they burrow on hillsides. So, I mean, not much you can do to make it that naturalistic without going crazy and spending lots of money. But there you go. You got a nice little hide in there. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could put super glue on it and throw substrate on. And it'll look like a natural dirt hide. Tarantula can go in there, dig out the back, make itself a nice little home. And just a little contrast and some colors. Throw in a little plant there. Plant there.
It's good for anchor points too.
Very good for anchor points. It's a good point, baby. Good job. I would not thought of that right now. I'll just put more here. Especially if you got like a GBB or a Darlingi or something that webs a lot. Be nice to have anchor points. Now for something like this, you can house a 1-inch sling up to anywhere between 3 and 4 inches, believe it or not. But that is a $10 enclosure from Staples. Leaves came from PetSmart. So $6 for 10 CD cases, $2 to $3 for the fake leaves. Pill jar was lying around the house. You have yourself an enclosure in a pinch. So if you're ever in a bind and you need to make a very cheap enclosure, highly recommend this. Just find Petco and he'll show you how to make them. I'll try to find the video and post a link in the description. Alright, have a good one.